I don't wear dresses. Stop photoshopping my face on dresses. It's getting very old. You need to listen up and listen up well. I am sick and tired of you guys putting my face on girls' bodies. Knock it off. I'm a dude. Stop calling me a pussy. See how much of a badass I am as an alpha? I got a lemon right here. This right here?
Talks away some most sour candy in the world.
I figured the church would want to get their hands on Nick when they run to his closet.
Wow, bro, that doesn't phase you. Holy shit. That's how much of a true badass my brother is.
This was my fault.
That's my brother.
People that claim to be alpha males are usually retarded muscle dummies and finance bros, but TikTok has allowed for a whole new breed of alphas to enter the limelight. The people I'm referring to are known as WolfpackElite, and they are some of the stupidest people I've ever laid my eyes on. Before we dive into their incest-filled lore, allow me to introduce you to the members of WolfpackElite. The leader or alpha of the group is named Jeffrey Beatty, and he's really the brains behind the operation. The beta of the group is named Tara Colgan, and she's the quote sister and mistress of Jeffrey. The delta of WolfpackElite is a fairly new member, and his name is Eric Nobleform. He's also the fiance of Tara. And last but not least, the quote den mother is named Ali Beatty, and she's Jeffrey's lawfully wedded wife. Before we get into the online degeneracy of WolfpackElite, I want to give you a little background information on each of them. Starting with the alpha, Jeff. Jeffrey Beatty is from Marion County, Pennsylvania, and is currently working at a coffee shop in New Oxford, Pennsylvania. Jeff also claims to have attended the Hiram G. Andrews Center in Johnstown, Pennsylvania, during the years 2015 and 2016. The reason I bring up Jeff's stint at the Andrews Center is because from what I've gathered online, this university is specifically designed for students with special needs and is there to help them prepare for a job in society. So if true, this basically confirms the speculation of Jeff having a mental disability. Next up is Jeff's wife, Ali Beatty. Ali has a lot less of a social footprint than her husband Jeff, but according to her Facebook page, she also attended the Commonwealth Technical Institute at the Hiram G. Andrews Center, which means two things if true. One, she most likely met her husband while at the Andrews Center. And two, she also probably has some type of learning disability, since we know this institute is for helping disabled people enter the workforce. As for her current life, she's a self-proclaimed stay-at-home mom and appears to have no job. Next, let's look at Tara Colgan, better known as Beta. She's from McSherrystown, Pennsylvania, and claims to be a teacher for toddlers at a small local daycare. Tara has two TikTok pages, one of which is private, and the other just has a random video of her lip-syncing from 2015. So like I said, not much interesting content coming from her. She does seem to be pretty close with her real family despite all the Wolfpack bullshit, just judging by what she posts on Facebook. Compared to what Jeff posts, Tara almost seems normal. And finally, we'll take a look at the life of Tara's fiance, Eric Nobleform, better known as Delta. Eric is from Pennsylvania like everyone else in this group. He went to Dallastown area high school in York County, Pennsylvania, but I can't find any indication that he attended the same technical school that Jeff and Ali went to. As for work, he claims to be a dishwasher at a nearby Chick-fil-A and has some pictures to prove it. That's really all there is to this guy. He doesn't have any slop TikTok page like Jeff and Ali, and all his Facebook posts consist of his fiance Tara and local tourist attractions. Regardless of what I've told you so far, I'm sure you could already tell by the fact they believe themselves to be a quote wolf pack. These people are not all there mentally, but in all honesty, we've barely scratched the surface of their story. It's gonna get a lot weirder from here. Despite each individual member of this group being on social media since the early 2010s, the official WolfpackElite channel wasn't created until August of 2018. At this time, it seems the only members of the Wolfpack were Tara and Jeff, and they were actually claiming to be married, even though according to Jeffrey's Facebook page, he and Ali were married since August 26, 2017. What it looks like to me is Ali and Jeff got married in 2017, then Jeff got in contact with Tara again after not speaking for a few years, which led to Jeff leaving Ali for Tara, and this is where the incest allegations began. According to kiwifarms, they believe Tara and Jeff to be related, but in my own research, I couldn't find a single thing that pointed to Tara and Jeff being related in any way. I went through every Facebook page that Tara and Jeff own, as well as the immediate family of both Jeff and Tara, and found no connection. It appears Tara comes from a relatively normal family, and Jeff seems to have been adopted at a young age by an older couple. He also has two siblings, a brother and a sister, neither of which is Tara. All of these these allegations stemmed from Jeff referring to Tara as his quote sister, but personally, I think that was just a weird autistic thing Jeff has been saying since he met her. It's his way of telling her he will protect her, nothing more.
This video is dedicated on my beta. She's my second in command of the WolfpackElite. Her and I are ex-lovers. I care for her like she's my own sister. I stepped in after I was an ex-lover of hers. I care for Tara. I care for her like she's my own flesh and blood sister.
But just because the allegations of incest seem to be untrue, doesn't mean these people aren't into some up shit. Unfortunately, the WolfpackElite TikTok was taken down a few years ago, so the timeline of their social degeneracy is a bit blurry, and because their 5 minutes of fame was so short, I think it will be more entertaining if we simply look at a few of their most infamous incidents. The first one I think we should talk about is when the Wolfpack uploaded a video of Alpha and Beta wrestling, with Delta sitting behind the camera watching.
Glasses off, hat off.
And here's one rule.
What? No tickling!
No face shots.
Okay, no face shot.
Okay, yeah, that actually
yeah.
sounds pretty good.
That sounds good to
If
me.
you get a face shot on
On accident?
it's okay.
Okay.
But if you do it intentionally,
No.
there will be some consequences afterwards.
Meaning what? I mean, what's the consequences? Out of curiosity.
For him,
No.
no boingy boingy.
And for me? What happens if I do it intentionally, but I'm not actually going to? I'm just saying, I accidentally do it. Like,
You would have to clean my bathroom with a toothbrush.
Oh my God, Dad! Oh my ex!
Or him.
Go, babe! Woo!
Oh, you're in my boob! Stop! Ow!
What happened?
That was not my intentional plan! What?
Come on, babe! You can do this!
That clip perfectly displays the dynamic of this group. Alpha and Beta are on the camera being all weirdly sexual, Delta is behind the camera cheering them on, and the den mother Allie is just nowhere to be seen. Somehow it gets even more sensual between these two. In a later video, Alpha is feeling a bit depressed, so Beta decides to throw on a short skirt and jump onto his lap for a big hug, presumably with her husband Delta sitting in the room next door. Even though they both adamantly claim to not be together and love their current partners, the sexual tension between these two is off the charts. And honestly, this whole group gives off poly vibes to me. Aside from their play fighting, the Wolfpack are at their best when they're showing the world some of the top self-defense techniques known to man. The Wolfpack actually posts a lot of these type videos, of course with Alpha being at the forefront. I'm not going to go deep into these fighting videos because they really aren't that entertaining, but at first watch they're good for a quick laugh. Honestly, it's good Jeff is practicing his self-defense, considering he was at war with the Juggalos for a bit. I have absolutely no clue why, but Jeff felt it was necessary to scream at his followers claiming the Juggalos were a gang.
People who are saying that the Juggalos are not a gang when you're in the Juggalos. Get it through your skulls, you are a gang! Oh, because I am getting sick and tired of looking at my comments, of you guys saying that I am not a Wolfpack member, and that I don't know how to spell Juggalo correctly when you are a gang!
Despite his seemingly strong opinion on the matter, Jeff would recant the statement a few days later in an apology video addressing the Juggalos, because he claims they began harassing him in the comments.
For those of you who are juggalos, I already admitted in 2 previous videos I was sorry. Now you guys that are juggalos are going after my wife. Telling my wife that you have hers and my Facebooks being watched. Get off it! Because I do not appreciate you doing this to me. I already admitted I am sorry twice in 2 previous videos before I cleaned out. Get off my back because I accidentally called you guys a gang. I am done stressing out about this. I know jugglers are a family. I've seen ICP. Get off my fucking back. I had a very stressful night at work. So I am begging you jugglers to just forgive me already.
The next bit of the WolfpackElite story I want to touch on has to do with the alpha allegedly wearing dresses.
Off!
And you guys need to seriously about me wearing fucking dresses. I'm a dude for I don't wear dresses at all. Get it out of your skulls.
As far as I know, Jeff hasn't been seen actually wearing a dress. It's simply something trolls would say in the comments because it made him extremely angry for no apparent reason.
I don't wear dresses. Stop photoshopping my face on dresses. It's getting very old.
If he would have just ignored these comments, the joke would have got old and people would have moved on. But because the whole Wolfpack came out hard claiming the opposite, this joke kept running for years and provided us with some of the alpha's best freakouts.
You need to listen up and listen up well. I am sick and tired of you guys putting my face on girls' bodies. Knock it off. I'm a dude. Stop calling me a pussy.
The final piece of Wolfpack history I want to document involves the entire Wolfpack's obsession with sour candy or spicy food and its link to dominance. From the very beginning, Jeffrey the Alpha has been proving his masculinity to the trolls by devouring sour candies without even making a butthole face.
See how much of a badass I am as an alpha? I got a lemon right here. From this right here.
Toxic waste, the most sour candy in the world.
I figured the church would want to get their hands on Nick when they learned he was cooperating.
Wow, bro, that doesn't phase you. Holy shit. That's how much you're badass my brother is. That's my brother.
Something I think we can all appreciate is how supportive Beta was being. She truly believes that because he ate these candies, he's unstoppable. We all need someone like that in our corner. It's not just sour candy that makes Jeff the Alpha. It's also his ability to demolish medium-spiced chicken wings.
Hey guys, I do have a washcloth. Not just because I use it for other things. That is hot. And I haven't even bit into it yet.
They're supposed to be the hottest wing, guys. This is not.
Damn! Alright, I got my first one. Here we go, guys.
No, I can't watch
Here's the
this.
first one. Here's some ranch. As you guys can tell, it is ranch.
Oh my god. This is not gonna end.
Alright.
It's not gonna end well.
In 3, 2, 1.
How is it, bro?
Oh! We should give one to my mom.
He's sweating!
Wow!
Buffalo wings.
She'll try one bite of this. She's like, water!
They're like, no.
Wow. Well, that's hot. I'm just using it to wipe the sweat off my forehead because these things are hot.
We might give one to my mom. I don't know yet. We just find.
That's if I will allow it. I might even matter of fact, I'm going to shut up and down another one. Number 2, guys.
Try it without the ranch and see how bad it would be.
Don't. I would not suggest it.
Guys, I'm just eating these with basic ranch.
And to him, the ranch helps his throat.
The ranch helps the burning a little bit, but
They're still.
not as bad.
Don't rub
God,
your
now I'm
eyes.
starting to sweat.
Don't rub your eyes.
Holy moly.
If my mom saw that, my mom would be like, what the heck did you get? Why are you sweating?
Well, guys, that's the That's the challenge right there. Signing off, guys.
Once again, Beta and Den Mother are by Alpha's side, showing their unwavering support, and Delta is nowhere to be seen, which is basically the very essence of WolfpackElite. It's a group of outcasts who roleplay as wolves and struggle with immense sexual tension inside the pack. It seems to me like there's a bit of a love triangle going on, and Delta is getting cucked hard. Although they found popularity very fast, the Wolfpack has gone MIA recently, and it doesn't look like they'll be returning to the internet anytime soon, which is probably best for everyone. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see my source for the video, check out my Twitter, which is at redmanspeaksyt. I'll have all the links posted there. I love you. Have a good one. Peace.